Hey everybody, my name is Jesse and I just started playing Magic for the first time. Again. This year, Magic the Gathering turns 25, just like me. And trust me, it's just a coincidence that I just started playing like 3 months ago. I don't exactly remember when I first learned about Magic, but I do remember telling my dad that I wanted to play and that we could go literally downstairs and across the street of our apartment to buy me a deck and learn how to play. And so he did. He took me to the local game store and bought me an Onslaught deck, a black and white pre-con deck full of clerics and zombies. I must have been around 9 because Onslaught came out on 2002. The owner taught me how to play while my dad waited there at the store, and after that we went back to my house and never came back. I felt pretty intimidated to be left alone with a bunch of adults that I never met before, and so I never asked to come back. Anyway, I never put that much thought to it until a friend from high school told me that he played Magic with a bunch of old friends and that I could join him anytime I wanted. Well, it wasn't until he was in college and a couple of friends and I have been playing around with interdects that I decided to take his invitation and join him and a bunch of people into a draft. We played a Khans of Tarkir draft, and as it was expected, I did terrible. I don't think I even won a single match. After that, my friends and I just got to play less and less, and not having that much money to invest in it, we just left the game. Well, that was like 3 years ago, and I guess looking for a new hobby, I convinced one of these friends to buy a couple of deck builders toolkits from Ixalan. Having enough money to invest on cardboard now, we put together a couple of decks from those and just started playing kitchen table Magic. Nothing but casual decks and a couple of matches between us. I had been having a blast and I decided to go full in on it. I watched videos about what the different formats were, what the meta of the game was, pretty much everything I could get my hands on. It was an amazing experience watching all these content creators making it easier to get into Magic, and a community that made me feel excited to know more about the game. People like the professor from Tolarian Community College, Josh and Jimmy from Game Nights and the Command Zone, pretty much everyone at Loading Ready Run. It was like getting into an ongoing party where everyone knows each other except you and you still have a great time. I have been in love with the games for months now, learning about moments and tournaments from years ago, watching Ristic Studies videos about iconic cards, and getting to know about Jace the Mind Sculptor just before it was unbanned was pretty cool. I decided to jump into it and be part of this awesome community, but what did I have to provide? I wanted to have someone to get into it with me, someone to talk about cards from years ago that I just discovered, or this epic moment that everyone remembers from a pro tour. Well, what about being this person to new players? What if someone can learn how to cast spells alongside me and feel free to learn by making mistakes? I know there's a lot of people out there willing to teach new players how to enjoy more this 25-year-old game. I encourage you to learn with me and maybe teach me a few things here and there. In fact, what about you? What's your Magic story? How did you learn about the game? At which expansion did you get in? What was the first deck you ever played? I'm looking forward to read all about these stories. And until next time, I'm Jesse. Have fun.